there's my ride. So tell the viewers what we got here, Dylan.
So this is my new 2015 Honda Accord Sport. I had a little Civic that I bought for $1,700 that did its job for a few months, but quit on me, so I had to pick something up. And you know, when you're tired of dealing with things breaking down, this is what you get.
Yep.
The second most reliable car in the world.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently.
Just came out on a list. The Toyota Avalon was first, but I don't know. It's always been Honda, Toyota,
yeah, Honda,
no matter what it is.
You can never go wrong either way.
Yeah.
And I got the Sport with the 4-cylinder. So, you know, really good on fuel. It's something that was going to get good fuel mileage still. And, you know, this is perfect for me.
And, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out.
That's the real winner.
That's pretty cool right there. Pretty rare these days.
It is, very rare. When I found this car, it was sitting at a dealership. I went and took it for a test drive. And once I drove it and they showed me the Carfax, it was a one-owner car.
Show me the Carfax.
Show me the facts. It was a one-owner car that was maintained at the dealer that sold it brand new. I didn't need to see anything else. That was it.
That's
I
it.
didn't shop around. That was it. This is the car I'm buying.
Show me interior. See what we're working with here.
So style-wise, you know, it's pretty basic. The Sport, you don't get a sunroof. You don't get leather. No heated seats, which is fine.
Cloth is very nice, though.
It is. It's a little dirty. Could use a little shampooing, but
the passenger seat is more comfortable than the passenger seat of my EXL 2009 with leather that we're going to be reviewing next and comparing these two cars to each other.
Yeah, no, the cloth isn't bad, and these seats are actually way more comfortable than I expected them to be.
Yes. They actually have lumbar support. Yes. Unlike mine.
The only issue with the car, the body is in really good shape. The headlights are a little corroded, and the wheels are shot. The person that owned it before me liked to bump into curbs.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what they're doing here, but
they curbed it a lot.
Yeah. But either way, great car for Dylan. Yeah. We're gonna get into driving it now. We were about to leave and start driving, and then we forgot, since we're people that actually work on our own cars here on the channel, his favorite part of it is
the amount of room everywhere.
Yeah,
this is like right before they started. I don't know what generation or what year they started with the 2-liter turbos in the Accords, but
I think 3 years after this, like 18 maybe. Okay. Like once they switched gen from this one, this is the generation after mine.
Yes.
So.
But that's what I love about it.
So driving it,
I'll get right into the things I don't like. The suspension could be a little more comfortable. It's a little too soft for me. Like, it gets a little bit floaty on the highway. It gets you know what I mean? When you're cruising at like 70, it gets a little bouncy. Other than that, I mean, it's a really comfortable car to drive, especially for a 6-speed. The clutch is super soft. Now, of course, my other issue is the throttle. These cars with drive-by-wire, as we learned with my GLI, it seems like a lot of these companies, when they go from a standard transmission to an automatic to a standard, they don't change the parameters of the throttle. So you're stuck with rev hang when you go to shift. You know, you got to shift like really slow for it to not do that. That's kind of just one of those things I guess I just got to get used to these days, because it seems like all newer cars that offer a 6-speed do that. You can get a tune for your car to change that. And this is a Honda Accord. I'm not really worried about tuning it or anything. I could care less, though. It's, you know what I mean? It's not that much of a problem to me. And then the differentials. I hate the differentials in Hondas. I've driven SIs, I've driven newer SIs, older SIs with the LSD. You've heard me complain about it on reviews in the past. Their differentials suck. There's no way else about it. Like, Nick knows, he drives a V6 fucking Accord. You step on the gas and you're holding on to the wheel for dear life, pretty much. It's not that dramatic in this car. Other than that, you can never go wrong with a good old VTEC 4-cylinder. As much as I used to like hating on Hondas and the Honda kids, it does make the car fun. It really does, especially when you have a 6-speed. Because you could drive it like a grandpa, shift it short. You see the car seat in the back. I have my kid in here a lot of the times. when the kid isn't in the car and Dad wants to have a little.
There's a lot of good sounds. It just wasn't really going anywhere.
It is fun. It's not a super fast car, but it does get out of its way fairly well. Better than I expected it to be honest. What my point with this car is, like, I feel like this car is better when it's kind of set up like Nick's, where it's more luxury oriented. This car does a better job at being a luxury car than it does at being a sport car, for sure.
Yeah, because the EXL package Hondas, like specifically the Accord, they're basically a slightly down-badged Acura TL.
Yeah.
You know, especially the ones with the V6s in them.
Yes, I mean, those are really the only things I dislike drive-wise. Interior, you have a nice steering wheel, nice leather-wrapped steering wheel. You got your wheel controls right here, Bluetooth. You know, the infotainment up there isn't too bad. It feels a little old, but at the same time, not really. I'm also used to my GLI. My GLI had a really cool Fender audio system in it with a really nice looking touchscreen. But yeah, no, it's nice. It's comfortable. What I like is how roomy it is. Like, I'm a big dude. I'm not a big dude, but I'm 6 foot. I got some long arms and whatnot. This is a really roomy interior. Yeah, you're just able to, like, really stretch out in here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the best thing about the Accords, you know.
So yeah, in our closing, you know, we always like to let you know what our recommendation is. I mean, I don't think anybody cannot recommend a Honda.
Yeah, especially this one. It's just a great car.
Yeah, totally. I mean, listen, if you're looking for something more sportier, yes, this does have a 6-speed. It is the Sport Accord, but if you're looking for more sportiness, go to the Civic Si. Mm-hmm. If you're a dad like me and you need the trunk space and the back seat space, this is an awesome car. It's just very practical. My GLI that I had was a really cool dad car. It did what I needed it to. It had the room. I could fit a stroller in the trunk, but this is just way more practical. I'm not going to be dealing with the nonsense that you deal with in a turbo car.
EPC lights.
Yes, all those beautiful orange lights that come across.
It's too hot out. It's too cold out.
It's too humid out. The turbo ain't working right.
Temperature's too perfect.
Yeah, it's just, this car is just super practical. Get in it and go.
Yeah, you can't get any better.
Really can't.
As somebody who has both, there's a reason why I have both. I have a Mark IV GTI and I have a Honda Accord to daily. There's a reason. It just works. Yeah. You know, these cars are great. There's really no contest with reliability, and at least in your case with the 6-speed.
Yeah, and practicality.
It's fun, yeah, and practical. But yeah, obviously you get a thumbs up from us on this one. That was pretty obvious, or else I don't know why you would have bought it.
and you know, and when you're looking at these cars, you know, definitely, like I said, with this car, it was kind of a no-brainer. The Carfax showed it was a one-owner car, dealer maintained, from the dealer that sold it. That when I saw that, it was just there was no, why would I look for anything else? It's a 6-speed Accord with 60,000, one owner, dealer maintained. Boom, yeah, that's it.
Of course.
You know, so keep that in mind too, though, when you're looking for one that might be used. That's it.
That's it, guys. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. We're gonna make another video that's gonna be uploaded shortly after this one on my V6 2009 Accord EXL, and kind of do some comparisons between the two, since they're gonna be back-to-back uploads. So, thanks, guys.
Peace.
Peace out.